This week I have been the substitute teacher on Trader Nick YouTube channel, and I've also been making some pretty fantastic trade plans, if I must say myself.
GXY, this is the chart that I showed you on Monday. This is now today. Trade plan where we said euro should fall this week, and the result this week is we went up to that 1420 level and we have fallen, I think it's like 80 pips. Pound coming back up to 136.50. What happened at 136.50? We have come up to resistance. It reacted to level nicely. Gold, I have tried, but I don't know. Pound yen to the spot.
This week, let's go through the markets and make some better trade plans this week. S&P 500 fell like a ton of bricks, so this is definitely now turning into a bearish 1 hour market. On the 4 hour, it's still very bearish, and even on the daily, it is closing down below those lows. And is it going to crash? Is it going to crash? I don't think so. The only thing that I really need us to do is to make trade plans where we see the market reversing, higher high, higher lows. And this market is very, I don't know if I would say directional, but once it starts reversing, it is very strong. So no pullback might ever be given, but just have that in mind, that whatever we do right now as we fall on the S&P, it is just one thing. And then DXY, we made this trade plan up last week, right? And then this week, 95.50, 95.35, and to the upside up to 96. This is purely based on support and resistance like here, and this is my A and B. And the reason why we're thinking the dollar should go higher is basically because increased interest rates expectations in America. America's doing very well, and we are seeing more risk coming in. We have seasonality, we have tax season. People need to take profit to pay their taxes. So we're seeing dollar strength almost every year around January. Coming into Aussie, we're thinking 72.25, 72 flat. To the downside, of course, down to 71. I will put my stop loss above 72.80, which is also around our entry from last week. I hope you took that one. That was a fantastic entry. Good one on you there. So EURUSD coming in here as well, up to 1350, 1360 area, and the other one is 1390. So those are kind of the things that you would have to think about when you're going into FOMC on Wednesday. Are we going to be much higher than we are right now, or are we going to range until we break higher or lower, depending on what the Fed will say to us on Wednesday? I hope that this will fall further, so I'm still going to add sales this week. I'm not afraid. Pound was a bit of a different story here. I have fundamentally been uneasy this week on pound. I still haven't covered what I should do, but market falls, okay? So if you're looking for downside, okay, cool. Then we are back to support and resistance. We are back to support and resistance. And we are back to support and resistance. Those are your levels to look forward to. But probably, most likely, 36.20 is probably the best level to come down to 135. Why? Because you think it's going to fall. Technically. But do I think overall that pound is not going to be strong? I think it's going to be strong. I just don't know when. Is it going to be tomorrow? Is it going to be today? And frankly, I don't know what pound dollar is going to do next. Not because I'm not knowledgeable, it's because I know too much. What do I know? I know that Bank of England is probably going to increase interest rates at some point this year. I know that they have super inflation. They are now having very good labor market. America has the same. So what are you going to do? Because you need to find a weak economy against a strong economy. This is two strong ones. So I'm like, I don't know who's going to be weak or strong at the same time. New Zealand dollar, another perfect trade plan this week. Mwah, I love it. So 67.60, 67.47. What does that mean? 67.5, give or take, is my level to be putting in my limit order this week, and with the stop loss above here. Where is our target, you might ask? 67, 66, 50. So those are your two target levels. Are you going to take that? Is this trading advice? Not at all. What it is where I think this market is going to go. This market can blow through our hands and it can go higher. But do you know what I do know? Do you know what I do now? I know that it's going to be amazing anyways. And I think that the market's still going to love you anyways. Even if you're wrong right now. Okay. So pound yen. As I said, that was our entry. What are we going to do now? We have fallen 200 pips. Well, I'm probably going to continue lower, right? So if you're thinking of having some pullbacks maybe to 155, 155.50 is probably good levels to look forward to. And then down to the lower side. And how far can we go? 152 probably? Yeah, 152.50 sounds like a good deal. And then we will just continue lower as we continue. If market does go above 156, I probably won't take it. So really just, or I would probably put my stop loss here and get out of the market if it goes above there. And then we shall see again. But practically pound can be strong soon. So is it a good level? No. Is it a good currency? No, not really. No, not really. So I'm going to put it there if you want to. I'm not going to. USD CAD has finally risen higher, and I would love a pullback to 125.40 area, like here, and maybe 125. But we have a higher high now, so we might have a new higher. We might have a new bullish trend. Might. Doesn't necessarily mean we're going to, but I think that is very likely to do. But also another one. Two strong ones, but the retail sales on Friday was weak on CAD. Maybe we'll have a small weak trend on CAD right now, and then we go into oil flying in. What is happening here? Are we having a reversal? Are we trending lower? Well, we still have a very bullish market as long as we are above $83 on the oil. I think this one can continue higher, but I don't want it to happen because I want it to go lower. So I hope and I pray that we're going to go below 83 so we can get some lower gas prices because it's expensive. So, every time I go and pay my over $120 for a tank is ridiculous. So, lower side on oil because of my own. But I think that we might have peaked here, hopefully. But trend is still up, 83, still holding. Still looking for pullbacks, still looking for support here, and 83, 86 is probably a good buy price. Going higher up to how far? Yeah, 90. Yeah, 90. Let's go to 90. Going into gold. You gold traders, you saw the trade plan did this week. It was fantastic. This week we are thinking 1829 up to 1862. Okay. Those are the same trade plan that Nick made on Friday, I think it was. So, if we continue higher, if we're going to go higher, we're going to go higher, right? That also depends on what the 10-year T-note does. It also depends on Fed on Wednesday. There's a lot of depending, but, we're still going higher. So, I think that is what I want to see. So, the other thing is, what's important this week? We have market PMIs on Monday. We have RBA CPI on Tuesday. We have Bank of Canada, Bank and FOMC on Wednesday. Big. And some durable goods and some GDP and something like that on Thursday. So ding Wednesday. You need to be at work. You need to be working that day, all right? So what else can we do? COT reports, just mentioning that one. US dollar, both taking profit. Euro, adding more buys. Interesting, but it fell. That was previous week though. And then on gold, more shorters coming in more than buyers. So that is really concerning. So the other thing we should do now, have a great week. Boom. Contact me and I will try to help you as much as I can. I love you guys.